Sorry, I've been talking alone, eh? Sorry for that. Oh, all right. Maybe Abigail, what do you think is the importance of mentorship? Yes, Abigail? Please put on your videos. Floyd, why do you think it is good to go through mentorship?
It's because one, when you're born, nobody's perfect. So these mentorships are for, educating us to be more to be more better people in life and guide us. Yes.
Right. Awesome. Thank you so much, Lloyd. You can give the reason why you think you're on board. Are you here because your parents are able to pay? Are you here because you have been forced? Are you here because it's just a hangout for every Wednesday? So once you understand why you are on mentorship, then it's very good for you. It's very key for you to know and to love what you are doing. I've seen Mentor Ben. Karibu sana Mentor Ben. You will take us through after this. But because the time has moved on, I will allow our mentor, Mentor Asha Bonaya, introduce yourself, tell us who you are, what you do, and maybe take us through the importance of mentorship. And all of us, you can ask many questions. She's been on mentorship program, and from there she became a mentor. So she's someone who has gone through mentorship for long. She's my friend. She's called Asha. And she just said she wants to come and probably release to you guys some of the reasons why you need to take these programs very serious. So Asha, karibu sana. You can unmute yourself and mute your video and tell us why do you think these kids need to be very serious in this program and the impact of this program to their life to come. Karibu sana, Asha.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening,
Asha.
Okay, I'm Asha Bonaya, a current student.
Asha, can you unmute your video?
Oh.
It's possible. Wanaweza dhani unaongea na Doli.
No.
Okay, right. You have around 20 minutes to tell us why do you think it is important to go through this mentorship so that these teenagers might own it and see who you are after that. Karibu sana, and we love you, and thank you for accepting to come and just share something brief.
Thank you, Douglas. Okay, I have said I am Asha Bonaya, a current student at Karatina University, pursuing Bachelor's of Education Arts in Swahili and Geography. In my life, mentorship and coaching has been of great benefit. What I can say about mentorship from that young girl when I was in class 8. After that, now to where I am today, it's mentorship what has enabled me to be where I am today. Through my high school, I was able to undergo lots of mentorship programs and also lots of coaching. And I can say it's my teachers who gave me that moral support and made me believe that through mentorship, I can get to where I am right now. Mentorship helped me realize the inner potential in me, the innate talent I possess as a person. I can also say that mentorship exposed me to be the leader I am today. It gave me that confidence I need to speak out for myself. I need to use the voice. I need to be that agent of change in my community. It helped me see that even in terms of education, what we learn in school does not only help us to get to where we want to be, but holding someone's hands. That's through mentorship and coaching and counseling. It helps you to be where you always want to be. You see sometimes a student might be that bright student, let me put it that way, but without that moral support, without that encouragement, someone telling you every day, Asha, you can do it. Daniel, you can do it. Sonia, you can do it. You see, as in that motivation can take you very far. And apart from that, there's also that internal motivation. You see, when others believe in you, give you encouragement each and every day, it also gives you a chance to believe in yourself more and realize that potential. And when you wake up, you have a lot of positive vibes in you. Today is the great day. Today is the best day for me. Today I'm gonna achieve this and this. And that's one way to succeed in life. Uh okay. What if I may ask to the to my younger sisters and brothers in the meeting today, what do you think are the words which you can use every day, every morning, that to motivate yourself as a person?
Yes, we can answer that.
I can make it.
Yes, kindly unmute yourself and just say what you think about it.
I can make it.
Yes.
Abigail said she can make it.
Yeah. Another person.
All things are possible.
Yes, all things are possible.
I pray for God to help me.
Mm-hmm. That's good too. You see, we use words like I am the best, I can do my best. You see, such phrases to encourage yourself, or maybe even you see in your wall where you always see, you write a sticker that you can make it. You see, like what I can say about your goals, your dreams, you can write it somewhere where you always see, you always view, and you repeat it to yourself every day. Okay, that's what I say about self-motivation, and that's a very key aspect, and self-affirmation, that every day you can speak positive things into your mind as a person. And when you accept it, you know, that comes with a self-acceptance. When you accept yourself how you are, what you are, so, and that comes, you accept yourself, you believe in yourself. So, and when others give you motivation outside, you see it ignites you to do extra hard. And in school, working extra hard, working smart, working without moral support, without that encouragement, without self-belief, you might be working so hard, but without that self-belief, kama hujiamini as a person, what I can say is that that hard work may not take you anywhere. But with that encouragement, leave alone the encouragement from other people, encourage yourself as a person. Sometimes just write in your notebook, just note down what you believe and what you can do as a person, and you believe that you can do it no matter what. And the challenges we face every day, of course there are challenges, let it be a motivation for you to move on, and not something that can hold you back. Of course, yes, there are some things we cannot change as we live, but we can do something about it, even if it's just okay, if it's past experiences, about letting it go. And okay, of course you cannot forget some past experiences, but letting it go can help you move on with your studies as a person. Yes, Douglas, I can take back it to you.
Thank you, Asha. Thank you, Asha. That was brief to the point. But please don't go because they have questions. I want you guys to ask Asha some few questions. If possible, you can ask her. Like I have a question for her. If she can maybe compare herself before mentorship and after mentorship. You can give us a picture of how you used to be, or Asha before mentorship and after mentorship. Asha after mentorship. Is there a comparison? Do you regret, or you can see yourself grown well? That's my question to you. As the rest, you can send question to her, and she can tell us why she feels you guys should be in the mentorship. Mentor Ben, karibu sana. You can also have a question for Asha. Ndio tujue kama ni ukweli na tuambie kama ni uongo, but I know she sent it. But my question is, who was Asha before and who is Asha after mentorship? What pushed you?
Okay, Asha before mentorship was this young girl, okay, who believes she has a dream, but she don't know how to get to the dream. She was that shy girl. Okay, there was no that
That is you, don't worry.
yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, that young girl who did, yes, of course I had that dream, maybe one day I'll be a teacher or so, but okay, that I wasn't certain about it. But through mentorship, I was able to have that self-realization that I have to do this. These are the steps that I have to take. These are what I have to do to get to where I want to be. And through mentorship, I've also realized that I have that leadership skills in me, that I can be that good leader, especially a community leader who can make several changes and be an agent of change in that community where I come from.
You can see I'm on Asha's wall. This is Asha now. We know Asha. I know Asha before. But one thing that I've learned from Asha is she's from mentorship, she's been able to do a lot of things. She's been able to pursue her dreams, and you can see from her wall, and she has a lot of invites to speak. Places like hizo tulikuwa nasema by being a candidate, a student doing her a degree, bachelor's in only one time, that she really feel like you guys should understand why you're going for mentorship.
Can't hear.
Mentor Douglas, please. Am I the only one who can't hear him, or?
I got lost. I am back.
Aribu.
Sorry, Mentor Ben. I don't know what happened, but I'm back. I'm back. Sorry for that. So maybe let me ask a question, then you can ask Bonaya a few questions. As the mentees prepare questions, Janelle, Evans, you can ask as many questions as you can so that she can be able to answer us. But a question I wanted to ask Bonaya is, why do you think it's so necessary that these teenagers should go through mentorship? Or what really pushes you to feel like there's need for mentorship for the current generation? Asha?
Okay, as for me, why there is need of that mentorship in our society right now is that it's not everyone whose parents can sit down with them and give them the counseling, and it's not every parent who can uphold their children in moral, giving them moral support. In my case, for example, my parents are illiterate. They don't know even what mentorship is. They can give me some guidance that you have to study some sort of that, but of course they cannot tell me, Asha, yes, you can do it, this is the right path, this is where you have to do what you have to do, this is where you have to follow. So you see, it's not everyone who can get that moral support from the initial background where you come from. And so mentorship will help those who cannot be able to reach to that extent, be able to realize themselves. Like in my case, in my community, people even as per now don't know that importance of mentorship, what it can help you with. But as a person now, I believe that I've undergone a lot of empowerment. So now I can show them this is the importance, this is what we have to do, this is what coaching and mentorship entails, this is the benefit of it, this in my life as a person, this is what it has done to me, and they can see where I am right away. Yes.
Wow. Thank you. Mentor Ben, as we wait for the questions, I can see them. I have one in my inbox. Yes, Mentor Ben.
Thank you. Sorry, I will not be able to put on my video because of where I am. You will not be able to see me. I'm very far from home. And I have a few questions to Asha. First of all, let me tell her thank you so much, because the way she's spoken, she's actually shown a real picture of transformation. Changing from that low self-esteem girl, changing from that girl who never believed in herself to someone who is bold and someone who is ready to walk and help the community, as she said. And that's so amazing. I think girls are picking from this, and boys, you're also picking from it, so that when you grow up, whatever you are learning, you give back to the community. I know Mentor Douglas likes saying here that our children will have mentors when we are old, and that is very true. The likes of Arnold, the likes of Angel, Janelle, you are the people who will mentor our daughters and girls, because by that time, sisi tutakuwa washosho na wakuka. Is it kuka or guka? I don't know. These words are not from my village. All right. Now, to you, Asha, I have the first question. My first question to you is, how should one set their mind and heart in order to benefit from the knowledge and skills acquired from mentorship? I'll repeat. How should one set their minds and heart, especially teenagers, set their minds and heart so that they can benefit from the knowledge and skills that they acquire from mentorship? Asha, please.
What I can say, it also depends with someone's mindset, because as for me, and the environment where the mentorship is done, because as for me, what I can say, the mentorship I received was in a school environment, and again the benefit where the mentee will get to have the knowledge and skill where it is taught, where the child is, where the mentee is mentored, and there's follow-up activities, like when you, okay, that's in terms of maybe coaching, because when you help a child realize his or her dreams, the goals, maybe in that matter I can say, when someone realizes his or her vision in life, and also the mission, where to get, how to get the vision. So it depends with the environment and the follow-up activities of that mentor. Because some people, okay, might have the skills, might have the knowledge, but they don't put it into practice. And for me, I can say, in the school setup where I got the mentorship and coaching, for my mentors, it's not one or two. Those who hold my hands, up to today, they are following up what I am doing and where I am. That's what I'm saying. Okay, it depends with how accountable the mentor is and the responsibility of the mentee.
Wow, thank you so much. I think you brought it actually very well that one should check their environment and again their mind, so that they place their mind in a way that they are recipients. They can receive, and when they receive, actually they process it like computers do. They save it, and they actually ensure that whatever skills and knowledge they've acquired is actually deep into them, so that it can cause a change and it can cause transformation. Thank you. The second question will be, how best can one use the knowledge and skills? How best can, especially now, look at the team we have. These are teenagers who are just between age 11 and 16, 17. So my question is, how would they best use that knowledge and skills they are acquiring from this mentorship? Back to you, Asha.
Okay, I can say how, okay, they can use the skills is applying the ones they can at the moment. Because, okay, if I take, for example, if I take them through, sorry. Okay, sorry for the interruption.
Yes, Asha, go on.
I can say how, okay, the best way they can do is through application of the knowledge and skills they gain from the mentorship. Because in an instance, I take them through goal setting. And yes, for example, let me just talk about goal setting. Okay, it's upon the mentee to take up the responsibility and apply the skills or the knowledge they gain. Okay, if I take them through goal setting, okay, it's upon the teenager to sit down, to write down the goals and make sure he or she follows it. You see, now in that way, the person is applying, and if the mentor follows up on the mentee and see, yes, this is the goals he or she have set, and after some time, has he or she been able to accomplish the goals set?
Yes, Ben Window.
Okay, yeah, thank you. I was just confirming actually if she had completed or it's a connection problem. Maybe my last question to Asha. Asha, please. You've had an experience of growing up with your parents. I heard you mention that.
Yes.
And how would you advise this team that we have? Because you realize that there is always a brushing of shoulders between parents and teenagers, whereby, these boys and girls are growing in different times, actually. And the environment. Sorry? Okay, can I move on, Asha?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just saying, you see, they're growing in the times very different from the times where their parents are actually when their parents grew up. So the environment is totally different in as much as it may be the same place, but times are different and the things happening right now are very different. So you realize that they have different things in their mind or in their hearts that are not in the hearts of their parents. And anytime they are trying to actually try to pursue what they feel is right for them, their parents are very negative about it. And sometimes when their parents actually try to let them into what is right, you realize that the teens again tend to be very negative about it. So there is a brushing of shoulders whereby the other team is not understanding the other team. In as much as, yes, what they may be thinking of doing is something not bad, but just because their parents never grew up, especially on matters technology and stuff, their parents didn't grow up in that environment, you find the parents are totally negative about what they are thinking. Then again, when they are guided by their parents, you realize some teenagers tend to take it negative, actually what their parents are telling them or the guidance they are receiving from their parents. So that kind of brushing shoulders, I don't know if you have an experience of the same that you can share with us. If there is none, then you can just let them know actually how they are supposed to ensure that they live in harmony with their parents, in as much as they may have different dreams, but live in harmony with their parents and actually ensure that they remain obedient, because if they tend to grow up in a disobedient way, they are turning the devilic way. Thank you, Asha.
Okay, I can say I didn't have that lots of problem with the parents, because in matters of technology, I can say I got a smartphone when I was in Form 3, and that is in fact was due to the assignments which were sent over the holiday through WhatsApp. That's what made me to get a smartphone for that matter. So in terms of technology and doing this with phone or doing that, I didn't have that problem. But what I can say to my younger ones here is that, okay, for a parent to guide you in the right direction, he or she knows this is the best for you or this is not good for you. So it's about you as a person. Okay, I know it's that moment. Of course, it do happen, but try your best as a person, and through that you can get into good terms with your parents. Because if the mother tells you, my son or my girl or my son, my daughter, don't do this and this, okay, the parent might see the impact it has on your life. That's why the parent is telling you not to do this or that. And for your case, maybe you want to do this and the parent doesn't want. Okay, if it's something good and you know, and maybe the parent doesn't know the benefit of it, it's you as a person. Make your parent understand what the benefit is. And of course, I know sometimes things can get worse, but try your best as a person.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Asha. Maybe something I can just add, something very little before Dagi picks over is, you see, we are growing up, and as we grow up, whatever we are teaching ourselves and whatever we are learning from others, it's actually going to stick in our brains and in our hearts. And therefore, I will always advise that we remain obedient, especially to our parents, so that even when you grow up, you'll be obedient to authority, you'll be obedient where you are supposed to submit. You'll be able to submit. But if you learn to rebel, which is not a very good thing, which is a tool used by the enemy, it will grow into you. And even when you grow up, you will be very rebellious. Don't think that you rebel now and then you grow up, you become someone else. No. You rebel now, you'll grow into a rebellious person. So you rather learn to obey so that you grow into an obedient person. And we all know that obedience is better than sacrifice. You will never regret the fruits. Enjoying the fruits of obedience, you'll never regret. They are so sweet. So when I look at you, I'm seeing brains that are going to be great through actually when you grow up because of actually what you are learning. And Asha has been sharing very nice things that you actually need to pick. And when you pick, I'm sure you'll never regret. Your life will be great. And to you, Mentor Douglas.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Asha. I know we have eaten in your time, but it's for the good cause. Maybe I have two questions from the inbox. One is asking, Asha, can you mention one thing that you can say has happened to your life or is happening to your life, and you can count back and target back to the mentorship you went through? That is one question. The second one is, why do you think I need to be on mentorship? So one person will ask that explain anything in your life or any achievement in your life that you can tag mentorship on it. Then one is asking, why do you think I need mentorship as a teenager?
I can say one thing that is currently happening into my life. Okay, through mentorship, I realized that I have that leadership skills in me and good networking skills. So I've been able to participate in several conferences internationally, and currently I'm a campus ambassador, official campus ambassador at International Model United Nations, and that's through the mentorship, which made me realize who I am today, and it gave me that confidence that no matter what, I can be where I want to be. The other question is why the person need mentorship. It's just for that moral support. As a person, you need that encouragement to do what maybe you used to do. In fact, I gave an example of working hard in school. Okay, maybe I be the best, you be the best in mathematics in your class, and sometimes you may fall back, and that's something which is normal. But with that encouragement, your mentor can tell you, by the way, you dropped this time from maybe an A to a B plus. So with motivation that this just a challenge that you are undergoing, you can still make to where you want to be. You can still get to the A you are used to getting. So you see, with the motivation and encouragement, I still have another chance. The mentor will help you know that with the potential in you, that he or she already knows that you still have a chance to get back to where you are. And that I guess there is a lot of benefits of mentorship. We cannot just exhaust it.
All right, thank you so much. I think I'll give you only 3 more minutes so that you can leave. I know you're engaged, but someone is asking on the side chat. I just copied it. As a teen, there's pressure for you to do what other people do. Maybe this person is just asking about how do we say no to what is not right in terms of peer pressure. Abigail also had mentioned something like that, but this is from the inbox. So how do you say no to what is not right?
Okay, what I can say about that.
As a teenager, Ben can also answer that.
Okay, what I can say about that is that you have to be yourself. I know there are influences, but learn. If you are saying no to something, don't mean there are options. Don't mean no yes. Be bold on your no. If you are saying no, if it's a yes, be bold on your yes and not yes no. If you are saying yes to something,
wow,
give that yes, which is yes and not yes no. If you are saying no, give that a big no, which even the person whom you are speaking to will understand this a no, and he or she is not going back to the decision he or she has made. And what I can say, if you are
Wow. So you mean
okay, and don't compare yourself with others, be in a competition with yourself to make yourself better as a person, and not comparing yourself to better yourself than other people. Because
wow.
Asha today is not Asha yesterday. I must make some steps to improve myself from where I was yesterday. And that's why there's okay, it was like okay,
Wow.
in my high
Ben,
school
did you hear that?
okay, in my high
Continue.
school, we never had something like rules. We had 4 pillars, and the last one was always saying each day live it better than you find it. You see the it in it, each day live it better than you found it. Why don't you live yourself better today as a person? Because okay, if I've lived today, what have I done as a person to improve myself? And what will I do tomorrow to better myself from where I left myself today? Yes, that's it.
Wow. Thank you so much. I think one thing that you put out very well is live your life and compete with yourself. Don't compete with someone else. Try to be the best that you want to be, not to show someone or not to really compare yourself. And I think I always tell students that when you want to succeed even in class, don't see that I want to be number 2 so that I can be better than Asha. If you want to succeed in life, even academically, look at your grades previously and compete among yourself to be better than the previous grades that you had. Because that means you're working hard for yourself, not because you want to please someone else. That is very powerful. Maybe Ben will add on it. The last question I have for you, then I can release you, is should mentorship be learned through experience? Maybe Ben will also answer that later on. Should mentorship be learned through experience? Yes, Asha. Should mentorship?
Yes, please.
Someone is asking, should mentorship be learned through experience?
Pardon, please.
Someone is asking.
Yes.
Let me just copy to the. You can look. Should mentorship be learned through experience?
Yes. I can say at some point, okay, the experiences we get in life teach us something, and sometimes the challenges we undergo can the challenges and the experiences give us a lesson, and if it was okay, and it makes you strong each day, because if you are able to overcome a challenge once, it makes you strong and feel that next time if a bigger challenge come, I am strong to overcome another one. So I think even through experience, we can get mentors.
Right. Ben, maybe as we wind up, Ben, anything you can add? Then I think we can release you. Ben, anything to add on the question?
Mentorship, like she said, can yes be learned through experience, because you're sharing with someone, or maybe you are guiding someone in an area that you have experienced, and you know actually what methods or what strategies you employed to actually get out of maybe the difficult situations, or maybe whatever methods you employed to get out of whatever it was. To add on it, it is also learned through wisdom. What is wisdom? Wisdom is applying knowledge. And before wisdom, knowledge must be present. So through reading, one can also get to learn a lot. And you might not have experienced whatever someone needs to be mentored on. You might not have experienced it. But since you have read about it more than once, you have great knowledge on how one is supposed to navigate and get to the end of it, on how one is supposed to rise from one level to another level. So you can work with someone and you can mentor them, yet you have not experienced whatever they are going through, just because through learning, you got it. Maybe you understand it better. And again, you could also get the knowledge through what you see. Maybe you have friends you've watched, or maybe close people you've watched go through one thing and another, and you just got to know how they actually made it out of it. You'll be able to guide someone else through it. So I agree, through experience, you will learn mentorship, yes, but there are many other ways through which you can learn mentorship. Thank you.
All right. And I think also you can add on it, you can learn mentorship through other people's experiences. You don't need to learn from your own experiences. So thank you so much. Maybe before we conclude our meeting and release Asha, I would like anyone who is willing to maybe say a word to Asha. Who is willing to say a word to Asha? If you're willing, you can just raise up your hand. Maybe you can say a word to Asha from what you have learned from her, or probably what you think you want to tell her as a lady and as a teenager, a young girl, not a teenager, a young girl. Anyone who's willing to say a word before I choose? Right, I'll choose Angel. Angel, can you say anything? Anything you can say to Asha? Yes, Angel?
All I can say is thank you, Asha.
Did you learn something from Asha personally? Yes, Angel?
Yes.
You learned something. Right. Maybe from Timothy. Emmanuel, anything you can say about today's session? Emmanuel? Is Emmanuel with us? Emmanuel? Oh, are you umetoka? Let me ask Wesley. Wesley, anything you can say about today's program? So as we wait for, yes, Wesley. As Wesley is preparing, Joy is saying we are grateful to you, Asha, for being here. We have learned a lot. May the Lord bless you. Anyone else? You can write on the comment. Write on the everyone so that she can see. Yes, Wesley, you're saying something. Wesley?
I would like to say thank you for letting me know that mentorship can be learned through many ways, not only